Welcome, people. Here we are with Adrian in the office area of the apartment. Can you kind of see that it's not bright sunshiny outside? It's early evening, but it's been overcast and raining off and on today, which made Miss Sassy extremely unhappy because she's just so enjoyed throwing her sassy rug out onto the patio, and we can't do that. Patio's all wet. Well, we just have to accept Sassy. We have to readapt now. Winter is here. My goodness, it's not even October 1st. That's tomorrow. And then we'll really get, I'll be Sassy, it's October, it's winter. My poor baby girl. Oh, here she is walking by me right now, giving me the cold shoulder. Well, today, people, let's do some Temu. Yeah, you bet. Okay. One thing that just got delivered that I'm excited about is my curling iron. And here I had thought I'd written down everything to have things going very easily for us. Well, I think this curling iron is in the neighborhood of $9 to $11. It's called a wireless curling iron, which is why I was interested in it. And it's very nicely packaged. It has its own carrying case. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at this. All of this in here. They even give you a rat tail, because that's what we used to call this, the rat tail. A rat tail comb. And 2 pink hair clips with that comb. Okay, we have the container to store it in. Here's the charging cable. And the adorable curling iron itself. All right. Look at this. It's just a cute little barrel. Because what I wanted to be able to do is just turn the ends of my very dry hair, because the old gray hair can be very frizzy and the ends frizzy out, and it's not flowing and attractive. So for a quickie, I thought, I'm gonna do it. This has a button here, and it has 160, 180, and 200 degrees that you can do it to. I'm very excited by this. All right, and I have my operating instructions right here. Okay, the charging time is about 3 hours. That's good to know. I just glanced on that, and that is really good to know. So we'll get that all charged up, and later tonight, I can see if it's going to be a nice hair tool accessory. And I think they'd really, I don't know why, when I'd been seeing the ad on it at first, I thought they were comparing it to Korean beauty products. It's just very nicely packaged. It was inexpensive. And I'm excited to try that. A little travel size even, a small plug-in. I think that they love these kind of products because they can have it at their desk at work and do little touch-ups and things like that to boot, right? Fantastic. All right, once again, we've got one of these guys, got that big light right in the window. So let's see, how far away can I put it in a shape, moving away from you, that, okay. That's good. It's giving us light, and right now, it's not a huge reflection in the window. That's a win for all of us. Well, let's get right into outfit of the day. I happen to have on one of my mini turtlenecks. Look at that again. It's already early winter, and turtlenecks are what Adrian needs. it would look like, yes, I already have on a long sleeve blue shirt, regular looking t-shirt. I have on one of the pins that I've worn before that I got from Temu. There's Temu rhinestone circle earrings. How's that? Temu fake hair, like they're scrunchies made of hair. Here's my tealy blue color ones. Well, it's a pajama set that I have on that's brand new. So that's this beautiful blue top, extra warmth underneath with the turtleneck for me because it's already cold in the apartment. But what's phenomenal and what you're all gonna love, love, love is their leopard print bottoms. Yay! Yay, baby girls and boys out there. It's blue leopard print. I love that they are an oversized cut as far as I'm concerned. I always buy large and they can fit many different ways. Plenty of room in the shirt, of course, and I like how full and long the bottoms are. I do find at times with getting my pajamas from Temu that they can be ankle short. Yay, so adorable. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful blue shades we're doing here. I paid just under $9 for this two-piece set, and they're now about, I'm saying up to 15. I just saw them today. I was looking. I did see some today for like 10. All right, so that way I just saw them also in a beautiful purple color set. Nice, very, very nice. All right, it's that time of year. Snuggly pajamas are in. We're doing a blue look of a combination of nails. The well-fitting pretty ones, these color. We have 4 of those all together. Those are from Janet and Merlin. Thank you for the nails, Janet. And these are some thin nails that I had left over, and I put them on, and in fact I put 2 at a time to make them have that thickness that's needed. Otherwise they just bend sideways immediately. So sometimes you have to use 2. Okay, and we have our beautiful Temu rings on. Okay, wonderful, wonderful rings to go with the blue. And since we decided we had a little sparkle here and sparkle in the pin, this hand has a bit of the sparkles. Okay, so that's today's jewelry. Let's get into this bag of Temu. I have never had the proper cleaning items to do a rotating fan, a house fan. I ordered this fabulous cleaner for about $2. Sometimes you can get 2 of them for one price. And it is purposely bent, so you're going into what, Adrian? Into the fan blades and everything. So we're going to clean that up with this pretty, pretty blue feathery goodie. I have 2 fans to clean. And they'd also advertise covers for putting over the fan that would help block, kind of like a hairnet, and help capture the dust before it gets sucked into and catching on the blades and such like that. So I decided to give this a try. And this was about $2 as well. But I'm also just loving, wow, this could work for Halloween. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This could be part of a Victorian costume, don't you think? I could be a precious old lady in England in the 19th century. What you all think about that, eh? Mm-hmm. Okay, good fun, good fun. Looking forward to getting these fans cleaned because they are embarrassingly hideous. Oh, also speaking of my look today, I did put on blue eyeshadow. And again, I don't wear eyeshadow and such that often because it really, my dry eyes don't appreciate it. But I put it on carefully. I didn't over-aggravate my eyes while putting it on. And I'll be able to take it off with cleaning. You know, from my friend mail, I have cleaning cleansers to take off makeup and such like that. I'll carefully do that, and that way let my eyes rest and get their natural tear balance back again. But today we even have blue eyes for you, okay? What's in here, Goose? All right, I know that a bunch of these little things I've been picking up for next to no money, and part of it was when I told you I played that, you know, like penny deals and this, whatever that game I played at the beginning of the month, whatever it was, there's all sorts of purchases that went along with it. Well, this purchase was $1.95. Might be $2.26 if you were to look at it today, but it's just one of these. They've got a little twist tie goodie around it holding together. But do you see that? This is so you can go in and let's say you have like a piece of steak or a pork chop or something like that, and you want to flip it over this way. Off with the gold twist tie. This way, you can go right in, grab that pork chop, pick it up, turn it over, do whatever you need to do. It's just very thin stainless steel. Oh, in fact, do you remember we could be using these on New Year's Eve? Yay! 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 That's what we did as kids. We had to get out kitchen stuff to make noise New Year's Eve. But these are cool. These will be very, very cool. Appreciate having them. Yes. Okay, put that over there. Now, I know recently I'd seen the most wonderful woman, April Rain, on Menopause and Madness. She had shown getting herself this tin sign, as well as I have it right here in my hand. I paid $3.93 for the sign, and it says, "Have you taken your medication today?" In your face, you know, I need to be always aware, no matter what time of the morning. Have you taken your meds to start the day? I have night meds to take and everything and such and such. So this is definitely a brilliant, colorful reminder that Adrian, several times a day, did you take your medication? Morning and night. I love this sign. I can see why April Rain at Menopause and Madness had purchased it. It's just wonderful. Okay, so cool beans for that. I'm going to enjoy having that very much. All right, hand in bag. Oh, I thought this was kind of cool. I paid $1.81. You might pay $2.12. And it is a potato masher. It could be an anything masher. What I like about it, trying to see where this thing bends over, so that we may take our crinkling behind us, people. So again, I paid $1.81. You might do $2.12. What I liked is this terrific handle shape. Totally wide and comfortable, enough of a grip without being too wide for my hand to curl around comfortably. I do have arthritis. I had very, very bad carpal tunnel when I was a bookseller and a glass cutter. Shelving books and cutting glass took a toll. So I have a lot of pain down my thumb and in this whole area. And with all of the squeezing and peeling and all the little things that one constantly does with the thumb and first and second fingers predominantly, I feel it first thing in the morning when I start using my hands. So this I really like. Now look, it's oval shaped, not just a round masher. It's an oval shaped, okay? And this can be mash bananas. You might have cooked carrots and want to mash those up. Just anything that you want to mash down, you will be able to do it comfortably with this really groovy, doesn't take up much space at all, extra nice kitchen tool. Yay! Look at me and my kitchen tools, people. Okay, hand in bag. Hand in bag. Oh, I was losing the ring, watch. Can't do that. Okay, what? Oh, I'm certainly hoping that this would be something that I would be able to use. Now, I paid $4.84 for this setup, which is my high-end. Remember, that's almost $5 for something. You might pay $5.73. And what this set is jewelry repair. And gosh knows, I have numerous bracelets from many, many years that I really adore, and they need to be restrung. So here we have this stretchy thread in black and in the white. This, I think, is needles. Let's open up this little goodie right here and see. Ooh, what? All right. Well, I'm not sure if the top of this, it doesn't seem to have an eye hole like where you would string it through. And I was wondering, well, does it have like a little split? Not really seeing what is the use of this goodie. So we'll go ahead and just put it back in its container. And then these are pretty much classic sewing snippers that use snip threads. And since these are stretchy threads, when you're doing your goodies, you have an easy thread cutter. Look at me just struggling. Struggling. All right, they even have a safety top on it. That's nice. And that's all. You just get that piece of thread right in there and snip as you go. Well, people, we will find out if I'm able to do, because part of it is it's very hard on this type of stuff to tie off the knots, stuff like that. But I just have, we know how much I love my jewelry. And, you know, my jewelry that's, you know, 20 years old and such, I really want those bracelets. I really still want to be able to wear them. We shall see if that purchase enables me to do that. And of course, I'll let you know. All right, hand in bag, hand in bag, hand in bag. So what's this? All right, it came in its own bag. Oh, okay, okay, thank you. Thank you very, very much. All right, I got this fabulous eye mask. I spent $3.21, and you can either put this in the freezer and chill it. You see all the little beads in there. So you either can chill it or you can put it in the microwave. It's got an elastic head wrap with Velcro so that you can adjust it to fit your head. And I'm trying to pull it apart and the stitches are pulling apart. How rude. How incredibly rude. The stitches were coming off of this. It's okay, we can fix it. But we just go ahead and with dry eyes, to be able to put on a warm compress mask like this, what you want to do is, in warming the eye, it's soothing it, and the main thing for me is our lower level of lashes under here. Sorry, you can already see that the makeup's already gone down underneath. There are a series of oil glands on the lower lid here, and they need to be able to express out those oils. The oils mix with our tears to create a film that protects our eyes. If we don't have the oil, the tear film is strictly tear and evaporates very, very fast, and that's how it upsets your eye. This is going to be a very, very nice treat. And when I'm listening to books, this is one of the things I can do, is lie back, listen to a new favorite book, and get that eye relief that I need. So I think that that was a very good purchase, an eye mask that can be hot or cold. And it's very soft, the velvet and everything on it. And this, I paid $1.15. You might pay $1.74. Let's just cut that off real quick. It's a Pop Feel concealer stick. Okay, just break that off of here. Yay, yay, yay. All these little cellophane rubbishes on the floor. My goodness, people. All I'm trying to do is get the outer wrap off. And, okay, get it open. It's a concealer, so that's for under eye area, which we're just seeing. I did get some makeup on, right? Shall we go ahead? Just for a minute. All right, just a plastic, like a lipstick tube. All right. This is the color of the concealer. Did they give it a number or some such thing? FDO2 concealer. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead. See how smooth it goes on. What do we think, people? I think it might be too brownie orange. And it's kind of thick. It's not that smooth. And with these very, very, very double lit bags. I don't have the dark under the eye. That just could be looking that way because of the makeup. Spot on my nose from my glasses. My eczema makes my nose very red on the side here when I've been debrading it. So I'm not sure that this is something that's the right color or texture for me to use. So we'll put that to the side. It's kind of hard to tell. I know. You're like, Adrienne, stop using that. Scurried. Mary, you're freaking us out. I'm sorry. If you choose to watch on TV and saw that all up close, oh, just save it. Take screenshots or something for Halloween. Save it, baby. Oh, here's something interesting. They were 2 for $1.60, and you might do it for $1.96. So I know they were selling these in 1s, 2s, and 4s, things like that. And again, always interested in getting correct stitch rippers because of how you want to get like the tag out of the back of the neck that's driving you crazy. That's what I have stitch rippers available. Now this one is just incredible. I've never seen anyone like it. It's this plastic handle that has, look at this blade on it. Huh? Look at the blade on that. So it's curved, extremely thin, and we'll say razor sharp. And you would just be able to go in and wherever you see like stitches here, right? You would want to take this up through and it cut right through the stitch, like to get a tag off. Just, yeah, okay, it's cutting some of the thread that is right here, and it just barely any movement, and it cut those threads. So again, a stitch ripper, good to take tags out of necklines and things like that, and open up seams for repairs and such of that nature. But people who sew know, and people that know that they can use these for other projects will be very happy. They're very sharp, comfortable in the hand, and not bad too for the $1.60. Okay, what else? What else? I know there's 3 things in here, I think. Let's go for this. Oh, okay. 10 pieces for $2.62. These are for manicuring to help push back the skin. All right, when we're doing that manicure. And then this little cutter edge that you can kind of see me twirling it. It's really kind of a fork shape. It is a razor blade consistency, and that's what you take to clean off that extra skin around the sides of the cuticle that come up when we're doing that. And these just cut it off real fast. And you just be careful, don't go, because you know the tendency could be to go too deep. Just a light, simple brush, and it's going to take that off. They won't stay sharp that long, okay? So they're going to be disposable. And I have this to add to my nail box container of glues and everything else to go along with putting on these beautiful nails in life. Okay, 2 more items. Well, let's see what this one is. Okay, this one too came in a thing by itself. Okay. Let's make that cut a little bit bigger. All right, I did. And this is CeraVe name brand. Okay, go ahead. They've got one of the tags right in the front, and that might be an area that I want to read what it is. Well, we know that the CeraVe line for body skincare is, you know, sold at places like Target and in all these stores. It says it's a solution developed with dermatologists for rough and bumpy skin, exfoliates and moisturizes while helping to restore the protective skin barrier. 3 essential ceramides, salicylic acid, and vitamin D. It's skin smoothing, moisturizing lotion. Well, I know that the exfoliator word on it could sound a little something, but everybody, for different reasons, can get lots of different bumpies on the skin. And I've been using Gold Bond, has a rough and bump cream, and I've been using that for 10 years myself. So I thought this would be something interesting to try. Okay. Well, it's not telling us much more than anything. So I want to go ahead and see what the consistency is like. I think we have to turn this, huh? Do we turn this to get it to say it's going to be able to pop up? Hallelujah. Is it gonna do it for us, ladies and gentlemen? Were you one of those people like me that would always seem to have a hard time getting these things to start in life? Okay. Oh, pump. Let's see if we can pump it, baby. Okay. Out it came. No scent. Just, I'm actually, like I said, I'm trying to see what it's saying about that idea of exfoliators. I have little bumpies on my hands also, so it could help. Okay, I'm just saying. So this is not, it's something that they say, you know, you're not going to do the whole body. And like right now, we all know how we hate a lotion that when we do that, I feel like I'm sticking. So you really, you work at it, get it in there. I have these bumpies, both the sections of my hands. So we'll go ahead, like, for what it's supposed to do, a lot of times lately, when I'm putting on lotions like this, and I take a new Beauty Blender sponge, and I use that to put it on. That way, my hands aren't covered in it, and to have that feel. And I can just do the section I want to do. So think about that, using a beauty sponge to help apply some of your lotions as well. I like to do that. And I shall see if this will help. You know, I've got little bumps down the neck area, you know, little bumpies. Okay, I'm gonna give that a try. I have a feeling that this had cost me in the neighborhood of $6. It might, you know, I'm sorry, I've got everything messed up right now. Shame on me, shame on me, shame on me, it's all messed up. Okay, but I know it had been, like I say, in the $6 range. And is this the last thing in this bag? Hello, Goose. This I spent, I got it free as part of that game that I was playing, and you might pay $6.74. It is a foundation, actually. So let's cut that down. Oh, right. Let's see what you can see. Get this off so I have no reaction to it. All right. G-R-O-E-I. G-R-O-E-I. This is what the box looks like. And it says Foundation Light Spectrum Correcting Makeup Base, Moisturizing and Even Skin Toning, Color Mimicking Technology. Fragrance and paraben-free, ultralight color, shine-free. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. All right, really a pretty container, lightweight plastic, nice gold band around it. Let's see what's happening now. Okay, I wonder if you need to shake. I don't know. All right, here we go. I can feel it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, let's do that. And let's take some right from here. And just for fun. Go ahead. It smells good. It's not a scent, but within that it smells good. Not medicine-y or anything like that. Well, people. Okay. Well, this is why I don't do get ready with me. For one thing, I have to be this close to see my hand out to here. My hand out to here is blurry. Right now, my hand is blurry. Okay? So, I have to get right on top of my mirror when I'm in the bathroom doing my thing. Doing my thing. I really wanted to see, was it go right on and cover up? But I seem to just be breaking through with a lot of my own red markings. Well, I think this could work out, and I will clean my face and then do a full face and let you know how that worked out for me. I'm very excited to have this. Okay. How are we doing? We got through that bag, and that was a lot of stuff for me to use. Looking forward to getting to it, especially want to see how the makeup worked out. All right. How about one more thing I'm going to show you is this really fun, since today is blue tones. This was something that I got free as part of that whole big shopping game. Like I said, I think that whole game might have cost easily $100. So I got lots and lots of different goodies, and I will show you that, how you get one big main prize. Well, when you see what I chose, you are gonna crack up. It's a coat. Yes, it's a coat, and it's huge. It's a medium, and it might as well be an extra large. But we all have been enjoying in the spring, summer, purchasing these really pretty open knit. In Hawaii, if you have a hole, it's called a puka. So these are our puka sweaters. So now I have one in beige, one in green, and this one in blue. And I have another design look of one in pink. But look at that. How pretty, people. I can come all the way forward with you there. Oh, that's such a good color. Such a good color. And all the layering. What I would have wanted to wear a spaghetti strap top with that during the summer. A tank top for sure. It will have a long sleeve shirt and probably a turtleneck, what have you. This will be put into many, many layers. And we know that these all averaged in the neighborhood of $10 for this style of Puka sweater. Open knit Puka sweater. Look at that color. Isn't it gorgeous? That is really, really an awesome blue color. Really love it. Okay, 40 minutes of fun together. Lot to clean up, lots to put away. I do want to let you know that I'm sure you can tell my meds are really working. By doubling my dose that I've been taking for a year and a half, it's made all the difference in the world. I have energy. Look at me. I feel the energy. I have energy. And for something that's giving energy, it's also giving appetite. And I had 2 different orders come in using Prime, because with Prime, I shop Whole Foods. On Prime, I shop Amazon Fresh. And now Amazon is offering New Seasons. So I know them locally, New Seasons. So, you know, they're much more of kind of organic foods and things like that, New Seasons. I've had 2 short deliveries, just 2 days apart. I've got lots of delicious yogurt. I got a yogurt, Kimmy, that is a double protein. So look out for that in your yogurts to be able to find a higher protein level. I've always found a lot of protein source within my yogurts. So I got some delicious yogurts. I pigged out, people. I got this 8-pack of like golf ball size, do you call them beignets? It's like a little pastry, right? And it was filled with the smoothest, most gourmet, delicious fruit spread. This was nothing like my everyday, get me that jelly-filled donut from the grocery store. These were gourmet, little mini jelly beignet. I can't pronounce it, people. Do you know what I'm saying? Donuts. They were like $7 for 8. I ate the whole package over the course of yesterday. The package is only this big, but still a lot of calories and everything else. I've ordered more expensive, interesting foods, and I'm eating them. I have definitely put on a few pounds already. When I saw my doctor it's a week ago Wednesday, I had lost 5 pounds, which I couldn't afford to lose. And I'm sure they're back. I'm sure they're back. I feel fuller. I feel filled out. I feel like food is coursing through my body, giving me the energy and doing all of the things that it's supposed to do. Yay! And doing little individual things for myself. Remember, ADD, adult ADD, that procrastination can really cause problems. So I'm slowly doing the tiniest of little goodies, and it's making me so happy. I glued earring backs on. I'd gotten a wonderful friend mail just recently that you saw from my Nutty Nook, and the earrings were off on the back of the earrings. I got those glued back on instead of just putting them in a pile. Got them glued, got them done, got them put away. Just little odd things like that. All of you, do send out your best wishes for Miss Sassy to get over the rain. I'm looking at apartments because I have said that I wanted to move over to an area called Gladstone, where my son had moved to a year and a half ago from our area, Beaverton. And though it's only 20 miles away, that's 20 miles very freeway and not, and there's no way that this person that drives, you know, her 3 to 4 miles around Beaverton. I can't do that. And I need friendship. I need my family. I need human touch. Had a good talk with my doctor when I was there last Wednesday, and she's over the moon that I recognize. I want some human contact friends. I could never have made it this far if I did not have my YouTube community. Thank you, thank you. So wherever I do move, you know, I worry about Miss Sassy getting, you know, a patio or something that, you know, she has her outdoors. We will just have to see. But I've spent about 2 hours today trying to get myself associated with some apartments that might be around that area that my son lives. It's just very difficult when you don't know the area, because, I mean, am I choosing a place that's only 2 miles away or, you know, 10 miles away? It's just hard to tell. Pray for me, wishes, thoughts, everything. I have till next April as far as my residence goes here. It's just all new. The idea, yes. I remember the old days, people, when you'd open the newspaper and be circling the apartments. Oh, gosh, times have changed. What I have found out, there's no way I can afford independent living. What I wanted was the socialness of independent living. I don't need any form of assisted living. I don't need housekeeping. What I did like are the 2 main things. If I went to senior living, 55 plus communities, more so the 65 plus, they're $2,700 and up a month, and that's not something that I can sustain. But that's okay. We're gonna work it out. You're there for me no matter where my location is, because I'm only a photograph away. Okay. All right, people. I hope you enjoy. Glad to get this one done. A real Temu day for you and me. Thanks. Love you bunches. I hope you're all doing well, that you're going into October 1st tomorrow, and that the weather's not bumming you out and all of those things. A glorious, glorious, glorious week to all of you. I love you so much. Thank you for being there.